Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Garden, and this is Dead or Alive 5, and this is on the Xbox 360. Other platforms are available for this game. We're looking at the Xbox version here. We're looking at a very black screen. This is taking a little time to boot up. Dead or Alive is a boob-based fighting game by boob physics specialists Tecmo, and we've got some sort of a pre-render of some water here. I don't know what's going on here. Going into the clouds, and we're going to meet God? No, we're going to the top of a mountain where... Oh, it's an introduction for Team Ninja. I thought that was going to be some sort of introduction to the game, but that was a bit overblown, wasn't it? Anyway, it's good to be proud. 2012, so yeah. I bought this game for about £5 when they were flogging off Xbox 360 games really cheap a few years ago. Like you could pick up most games for like £3 brand new from Sainsbury's. This is one of those, and although I have played and enjoyed Dead or Alive games in the past, I have Dead or Alive on the Saturn, I have Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast, and I played Dead or Alive 3 to death on the original Xbox. I never really got on with this game, and I'm not entirely sure why. I don't recognise half of these characters. They must be new for this game, unless they were in Dead or Alive 4, which I've also never played. I can do some weird... I can pick some bits and bobs. The character models in Dead or Alive games have never been particularly stylish or particularly realistic, being stuck somewhere in between, which gives them that very uncanny valley look. Which you either like or you don't. But the environments are kind of like the stars of these games, aren't they? With their tiers and etc. Where you can knock opponents into explosives and off the tops of buildings and things. That's always been quite fun. You've got a punch button, you've got a kick button, you have got a counter button, and you have a throw button, I believe. I'm not actually playing this at the moment. I'm watching a video back of my gameplay and looking at the hideous character models. Old Zack here is dressed a bit like an English gentleman until you get to his trousers. He's wearing a cheese cutter hat like a Yorkshireman. Stylistically, he is cutting edge. Old Janley, who is the sister of Bruce Lee, or was it Yan Lee? Or Janet Lee. It's not, he's the brother. Well, he's basically Bruce Lee for this game, but it's just giving him a weird name. He's got all the moves, and he's just got trousers and some sort of kilt arrangement, which is nice. So loads of things just exploded in the environment and made the floor kind of slopey. I don't know what effect that has on the gameplay. Whereas, you know, if I get the high ground, maybe I can chop his arms and legs off. I don't know. But yeah, they've already tried hard with their backgrounds in these games. These cutscenes are half the frame rate, and it's pretty jarring. I've got some depth of field on the camera there, and smoky particles. The character models look like they get dirty during the course of a fight, but his knuckles look rough. Anyway, there's a lot to admire about the Dead or Alive graphics and gameplay engine. Don't really like the music very much. As is usual in these games, the female characters are overpowered, and a lot more attention has been lavished on them in certain areas, which is a euphemism. We are going to put it on normal mode again, and we're going to have another crack, and we're going to pick who are we going to pick? Maybe Leon? Because I like the throw characters in these games. I always like the throw characters. Tina looks like she was wearing hardly anything there, which was let's pick bass. Or bass. Bass. Oh, he's kissing his guns. What a hero. He's bit of a Scott Steiner crossover with the Hulk Hogan, isn't he? Pumped his arm up and then kissed his pecs. Or was it? It's not pecs, is it? Kissed his guns. He's kissed his own pecs. He's got like a 3 foot long neck, which he obviously hasn't. Biceps is the word I was looking for. Here you go, some throws. He's just drilled her head into the floor, which would give her a spinal compression and send her straight to A&E. But in this game, it's absolutely fine. You can do that sort of thing. The floor's gone all slopey again. Oh, in the background, you might notice that there's a giant picture of some woman's butt on the side of a building. That's Tecmo. So you can jump off these tiers. Oh man, what's going on now? It's just explosions and shit everywhere. It's very confusing. They spent a lot of time on the environments for this game. Yeah, so you can probably get this game for about 50p now, second hand. Xbox 360 games are dirt cheap and worthless at this point, aren't they? So that's all in order. And there's a story mode in this game, which I had tried before playing the arcade mode, and I don't recommend it. You've got challenges that you have to do with different characters, and the graphics are awful because they spent about 3 minutes on making each environment, and the arcade mode is where it's at. Base is having some sort of sexual thing going on here. Got very excited when now he's having a heart attack. Okay, that's Dead or Alive 5. It seems okay if you like the series, but yeah, ta-ra.